Hey everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be doing Read My Country book tag. This tag was created by Amanda from Cook, Read, and Create. I'm going to link her original video down below. I have not get to do this tag once I started book 2, but I decided to do it today, and I thought I would talk about the books from the country that I'm from. So let's get started. Question 1. What country are you going to talk about? I'm from the United States of America, but more specifically from Illinois, so I'm going to be talking about the United States. Question 2. What is your favorite childhood book from your country? My favorite is Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. I just loved this book as a kid, and I still love it to today. And it's about this pig who doesn't want to get killed by a farmer, and his friend Charlotte, the spider, obviously helps him find ways to find a way to not get him killed. But I love this book because it has a theme of friendship, which is one of my favorite things in books that I read, and it's something that, like, not like any children's book that I've read, so I definitely would recommend this book. Question 3. What is a book from your country that you read in school? I've read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This was one of my required reads in the 8th grade and middle school, and this is like the fictionalized story of the Harper Lee's life, and I really enjoy that there are stories that writers write based on their childhood or any part of their life and fictionalize it in a way, so I definitely would recommend, I definitely pick this one. Question 4. What is a book set in your favorite area of your country? And I picked Divergent by Veronica Roth because it takes place in Chicago, Illinois, and I've been to Chicago so many times in my life, and I actually love going back there from time to time, so I definitely love going to Chicago. Question 5. What is a historical fiction set in your country? I honestly don't remember if I've read any books that takes place in my country, the United States, but I honestly don't know if I have or not, but I probably will in the future. But some of the historical fictions that I read mostly takes place somewhere else or written from someone from not from the United States, so that's my answer for now. Next question is, what is a classic book that you've from your country? I picked The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and again, this is another book that is like based on the author's life but fictionalized, and I really enjoyed it. This is like one of my favorite classics that I've read ever, not only because there's a female character named Jordan, but I just really like it just because it's like, as you go read the book, or as I've read the book, it's like you try to figure out whether some of the characters that Nick have met were really trustworthy or not, and like as he's telling the story, it makes you think like whether you should trust Nick or not. So that's like one of my favorite classes of all time. The next question is, what is a book from your country that you haven't read but you would like to read? I picked By Your Side by Casey West is because it's about these a boy and a girl gets locked up in the library for the weekend, and it grabbed my interest because it sounds like a cute love story, especially when it takes place in the libraries. So I definitely have not read this book yet, but I really want to get to it possibly in the new year or very soon. And the last question is, what are some of your favorite authors or books from your country. I'm going to be recommending 3 for this one just because there's so many that I could recommend. But the first one is Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. I actually can recommend any Nicholas Sparks books because he's one of my favorite authors. So I definitely would recommend this. And the next one I'm recommending is The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot, because I mean there's a movie adaptation of it, even though there's differences between the two, but once you read it, I definitely think you would appreciate like the main plot of the book, and even though there's a difference between the book and the movie, you would still appreciate what the original was like. And the last one I'm recommending is Everland by Wendy Spinelli, is because it's one of my favorite fairy tale retellings and one of my top books of the year, so I definitely would recommend this, and it's a Peter Pan retelling, so I cannot recommend it without mentioning this book in this video, so I definitely would recommend it. So that is all for the Read My Country book tag. I don't know who to tag, but if you want to do it, go right ahead. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what country you're from and what books you would recommend. And if you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook under The Lost Reader, and I have Twitter and Instagram under Lost Reader 19. And if you enjoy my channel and want to see more of my videos, hit subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!